Hello again, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. This is the Bosh Reacts, coming at you with another reaction to something from Grace Vanderwaal, and that's coming at you right now. Alright, so yeah, hello YouTube, welcome back to the Bosh Reacts, and as I say, another thing from Grace Vanderwaal. It feels ages since I did a reaction to anything from anybody really. As you know, the world is a strange place at the minute. I myself, my wife and my son are in self-isolation. The only reason, and I'm supposed to be a key worker, the only reason being that was last weekend I started to show signs of the coronavirus, just a sore throat and a bit of a cough. Nothing else has come from that, so I think it's probably just the common cold. So just to be sure, because I work in a hospital, they told me that I had to self-isolate for a week and see how things went. So I think I'll probably be back to work next week. But yeah, the world is indeed a strange place at the minute. I'm sitting here, it's a glorious, glorious Friday afternoon. And I'm just looking at my house is directly opposite a park that normally on a day like this would be filled with people taking the dogs for a walk or kids playing in the car. I'm just going to turn the camera around so you can just see the park that I live opposite. Yeah, so there's the park. Normally that would be filled. There's a little play area just over there. I'm just going to move this camera so you can see. There's a little play area. It's got a basketball court, a football court, and there's a little play area with loads of little things for the kids to play on. And normally on a day like today when it's beautiful and sunny, that would be filled with people. But as you can see, absolutely empty today. It's just a sign of the times. It's the world that we're living in at the minute. I do hope that you're all keeping safe. Maybe you're like me and you're in isolation, you're in lockdown. We've just heard today that the Prime Minister of the UK, Boris Johnson, has been diagnosed as having the coronavirus. So it has no boundaries on who it chooses. Prince Charles, yesterday we were told that Prince Charles has the coronavirus. So please, out there, just do what the government tell you. If they tell you to isolate, stay in, stay safe, and hopefully we will get through this together. Alright, so I thought it was about time I did another reaction, and I've been going through YouTube recently trying to have a look for new stuff that Grace has done. She's done quite a bit actually, but I did find this one from only, I think it was about 6 days ago, where I think Grace is in isolation herself, and she's getting a bit bored. So she went on Instagram, and the way she does, she just sits there, she talks to people, she plays a guitar, and she did this version of Yesterday, the old Beatles song Yesterday, and I thought it was absolutely beautiful. So I thought I would do a reaction to that. So here we go.
Okay, I will sing.
You will sing. Come on, Grace, sing for us.
Oh, I missed your name. No. Okay, one more song though. One more song, and then I'll do everything else.
Okay, don't know what you're going to do, but she's going to do everything else.
Ooh.
Time to tune, Grace. I do apologise if I start coughing, but as you see...
Oh my god, there's more people watching. How? I was being so boring. I won't sing Clay. I'm sorry.
Oh, my favourite song.
No. I mean, okay, look. Here's the thing. Because now I feel like I'm being shady, and I don't... Then, if you're open-ended, then anyone can take interpretations of your reaction.
Right.
So I'll say it clearly so that people don't do that. No pun intended.
I can see clearly now. Yeah.
Whatever. I love Clay. It's really a great song.
So do I. It's my favourite.
I think it's very sweet and very inspirational, and I'll never be, like, embarrassed of it. But I definitely don't like singing it. I feel like...
That's a shame.
I'll compare it to a painter or an artist. If you're painting, and you've been painting for years, and your first paintings were your first paintings, you know what I mean? Like, they were good. You're a painter, you have a talent, but you've improved and you maybe discovered your style more with your more recent paintings.
I see where you're going, Grace,
so
yeah.
people were like, can you display only your old paintings? You'd be like, oh, but my new paintings are like more my style now. You know what I mean? Like I'm not embarrassed of them because those brought me to where I am. But I use different colors now. I use different methods now. You know what I mean?
I can absolutely see where she's coming from with that. I think I read somewhere that she doesn't actually sing the older songs in her shows now. She's focusing on the newer songs that she's done. I can understand where she's coming from, but from a paying punter, we grew up, all right. You know, I mean, it's been what, 4 years or something. It's only been 4 years since Grace came into the limelight, and if I was to go and see Grace in concert now, I would pray and hope that she did things like Clear. You know, I know my name, and her earlier songs, because that is how I got introduced to Grace. Yes, I know she's moved on musically. I know she's matured. But even the big artists, if you go and see Paul McCartney now, he's still doing songs that he recorded back in the 60s. The Rolling Stones are still doing songs that they recorded back in the 60s. Everybody does their old songs. Although I can understand entirely that she wants to move on, she wants to mature, to ignore those songs, I don't know, just doesn't it leaves a sour taste, if you know what I mean. But that's just my point of view. Let's get on with this.
Okay. Anyways.
Yeah. Anyway.
I'll stop falling down the rabbit hole of reading comments. Also, this is kind of out of tune. I'm sorry. This is like a toy ukulele, so it never really sounds good. I can't get it to sound good. I'm tuning and tuning.
Oh, I bet you can.
All my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be.
Wow.
There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly.
Although I do like Grace's produced songs in the right setting, you know, in like a on a record or something like that, I do like to see Grace just going back to where she started, just her and her ukulele. I mean, this song, she's sitting there, you can see she's loving this, and it's as though you're just sitting around a campfire with Grace, and she picks up a ukulele and starts singing to people. It's absolutely beautiful.
Why'd she have to go? I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play.
Oh, I love it.
Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why'd she have to go? I know she wouldn't say.
Can you believe that at one point, I think it was in the audition for AGT or something like that, one of her really, really old videos, when she said she never thought she was a good singer. Don't know where she got that idea from.
I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Love was such an easy game.
Oh, wow.
Now
I love the way she's gone from She went from picking the tune, picking the notes, and now she's gone to a gentle strum. Yeah, I love that.
I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe yesterday.
Wow. Excuse me. Beautiful. Oh, yeah, indeed.
Sorry about the chords.
That was
I
beautiful.
just learned that one like 5 seconds ago.
Wow, how awesome was that? That's just absolutely beautiful. Just watching Grace being herself in a room, just her and a ukulele and a camera, of course. But what a beautiful version of that song. I mean, it's a beautiful song anyway, but to be done like that. And again, you can see any song that Grace sings, she just puts so much into it. She wasn't trying there. She wasn't trying at all. You could see sometimes she was getting the notes wrong and having to go back and do it again. But it's just absolutely fantastic to watch Grace, just being Grace like that. I love it. I love it. Yeah, so that's Grace and myself in isolation. So I'm going to try and get a couple of more Grace Vanderwaal reactions done this afternoon. It's coming up to the weekend, and I know I've got to get ready because I think I'm back to work next week. So hope you enjoyed that, and I will catch you on the next Grace Vanderwaal reaction. If you do like them, please subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, leave a like, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care, stay safe, and bye for now.
The